All right. What I want you to do now is walk me through the process, right? So imagine I'm on holiday. I've come to Quito. I'm looking around. It's absolutely gorgeous. I see that apartment that I like and I really want to buy it. Is that what I call my lawyer?
Well, no. You don't see the apartment and say, okay, I'm going to call my lawyer. First,
Okay.
you call your real estate agent.
All right. So I call up my real estate
Advise
agent.
about the property. And once you decided,
Yeah.
in that time, you can call to a lawyer when you
Okay.
are decide to buy something.
So will my lawyer also negotiate the price for me? Like, is that something lawyers do?
Sometimes it's part of the business. It's part of the duties of a lawyer.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But that depends on the lawyer and the client. Because if the client doesn't require that kind of services, maybe the client just made an agreement, a previous agreement to the owner. So they don't need any legal intervention over there.
Right.
So just that side, you already make an agreement with the owner. You just need somebody to watch or to look after you and your money.
So to go through the paperwork, make sure that all the titles and everything are correct. There's no money outstanding. There's no other people claiming the property. Okay, so you'll do all that stuff. Okay, beautiful. So once that's done, what happens next? Like, do I just sign the paper and I buy the apartment, or is there any ongoing services once I've made the purchase?
Well, once you just provide all the documents to sign the contract, you sign the contract, yes, but all the services must be done. Like, for example, here you have to register that contract in the local government, okay? Because each real estate good has a number, and you have to pay taxes to the local government, okay? The other issue that we need is to register in the institution that has all the information about houses and all real estate goods here in Ecuador. So if you put, for example, a number that is supposed that is provided by these kind of institutions, the number has to fit with the house or with the office that you are buying. So all these kind of information is systematized. And as a lawyer, you have to make all the process. It's not just to sign a contract. It's not just about to check if the documents are legal. The next step is to proceed to register all these documents and make officialized. Okay, but sometimes people just sign and have the document, the contract, okay? And that's good. But at the moment of paying taxes, the documents or the taxes are going to be under the name of the last owner, you know?
Yeah.
So that is difficult, because if the new owner is not responsible about that, and maybe he doesn't want to pay, he can avoid to pay because that taxes are under another name.
Right. But I'd imagine, like, if something was to happen, if you never registered your property, then it'd be very hard to change the paperwork in the future to register the property, to sell it again?
Yeah, for sure. Because the government is going to realize that you, at the end of the day, they are going to find that as the new owner, you avoid to register your name as the owner of the property. And you are going to have a lot of problems there. First of all, the local government is going to initiate an administrative process, and they are going to recover the money through that process against you. And you are going to need a lawyer not to avoid that process. You're going to need a lawyer to fight for you, and maybe you are going to pay a lot of money at the end of the day, because you have not just the taxes, you
Yeah.
have also pecuniary sanctions against
Right.
you, economic sanctions.
Yeah.
The other issue that you are going to have is that maybe the original owner,
Mhm.
as the owner, maybe they don't want to register,
Mhm.
and you have another judicial case
Mhm.
to demonstrate that you are the original owner.
Mhm.
So that kind of issues, that issues appear in the future. You
Mhm.
are not seeing that when you sign the contract, but the register is also part of the title as
Mhm.
an owner of something.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So this is really interesting because, like, in a place like Australia, when you buy a property, you have to go through lawyers. So, you get your mortgage from the bank, you have a conveyancer or a lawyer, they check all the paperwork. The selling party, they have their conveyancer, their lawyer, they work out what all the figures are, who owes how much to which party. They do all those calculations. They talk to the bank. As the property owner or the one who's buying, you basically sign the piece of paper saying, yes, release the funds. It all gets taken care of, it all gets registered. So it works quite well here. And I'm assuming in a place like Ecuador, this would become even more important to do to make sure you follow the right steps so you don't get in trouble later. So that's really interesting. That's really interesting.